High. Footy
Monster.
Fanatics.
Yo, what up, boys?
I mean, what?
What's good, boys? How's
Footy
it going?
Where'd you get that shirt?
Fanatics.
Footy Fanatics.
That shirt.
On.
Funeral Fanatics.
H&M. Behave.
Yo, Enrique, come on, bro. Don't let him talk to you.
First of all, that's fake.
Good. You can zoom in. Please zoom in. Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
Straight from the source.
Made in
Straight from
Italy.
flea market.
Italia.
Made in Italy. Made in Italy.
Chinese. Chinese.
There's a capital L.
I see money's been coming in off the podcast the past couple 15 follows, and everybody got a new outfit.
Everybody-
Wow.
Beanie. Jacket.
That's
I don't know what he wearing.
Yeah.
Easy. Shit. Energy high.
Hey, what's up? How y'all feeling though?
Well, I'm feeling good,
Same
man.
old?
Yo, introduce yourselves first of all. Nobody even said what's up. You know, y'all just started talking. Yo,
3-point king right here. Ship you.
that's why we hate
Yeah,
Chelsea
you
fans.
looking like LeBron James with the hairline. Yo, 3-point king right there.
We gonna get 3-point king. Let's get into it.
Yo, speak
Let's
to
get
me though.
into
Sultan in the
You already
building.
know what's going on,
We
man.
got my man Kiko. He got to say it like that, and of
Kiko.
course the one and only Chef Oski. Yo, listen up, man. I really think Chelsea
Podcast
might win the
sponsored by who, though?
league.
Who's the podcast sponsored by?
By Oski Eats, you.
That's
They
all
know
I
that.
did.
They
That's all I
order
did.
that.
Cut off Thursday. Cut off
Yeah,
Thursday.
Food poisoning.
poisoning.
Yo, honestly though, Chelsea might win the league.
Nah, I think y'all bugging though.
Chelsea might win the
think you
league,
bugging.
bro.
Nah, I think you bugging.
They got a case.
Y'all
Change
playing
it
good.
up.
Y'all playing good.
Got a
right?
case. We got the
How do you win the
bias.
league?
I feel like you should
How do you
lead
win the league? By
What?
playing good.
Yeah, that's cool.
He biased though. He biased.
How-
Though.
But lead
Minus
it, lead
what?
it. Well, how do you think they're doing so far?
I
after
mean, the thing
Newcastle?
is, I'm not gonna go too crazy because if you look at the last couple games, who we played Burnley, haven't won a game this season. Sheffield United, I put respect on it because they're still Sheffield
Yeah,
United.
but
at the
Chris
end of the
Wilder
day.
getting sacked.
Nah, but still, they're still a decent team. Same thing though, haven't won a game. Newcastle, as soon as first 5 minutes of that game, I was like, oh nah, it's over. They literally put 10 men behind the ball and was just like, they had no idea. So I'm like, I'm not gonna go that crazy. Cause Spurs next weekend, that's where I'm really gonna look at it and be like, yo, the tactic. I mean, the whole front line of Werner, Ziyech, Pulisic, Tammy coming into form. I'm gonna really want to see how they perform against Spurs because
that's a
that's a big test.
Big
That's
test
a big
so far,
test.
yeah.
Mourinho too.
I mean, regardless, I feel like they solidified their whole dilemma when it came to defensive problems.
Right.
A couple clean sheets. Mendy with the big addition to the team, big addition to the boost. I don't know where y'all rating him in like best keepers in the Prem,
You
but I
can't-
really think
Nah, you can't.
I think
because
it's too early, but I think he's
current
in his
form.
low-
he's
current form.
top
But you know
spot.
what's
He's
funny?
playing at the
Y'all
top
say
right
that low key, he doesn't really even get tested like that. So he's keeping clean sheets. He's not making saves.
It's because of the defense.
But
too.
the
It's finally
defense
a
is
lot of
but
working
like,
more so
let's
than
be
him.
honest.
He's just giving that confidence
Let's
or
be
that
honest.
we can be safe.
Against Newcastle, the back four, the only change to the back four was Chilwell from who they were last season. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's the confidence.
Well, no,
that,
I mean Reece is the full time right.
But in that game,
But
he played. Like, he played the game
last season though.
Oh,
He
really?
he was coming in and out last season. It's not like Reece James was really on the shine last
He
season.
took his game to another level though.
100%. But look, what I'm saying is Rudiger, Zuma, Reece James, and on the left was Ben Chilwell. So that was the only difference to that same defensive line. That was kind of same defensive line playing last season.
Right.
The only thing is the more confidence now. We got a good keep. That's why I really feel like it comes down to that they believe in who's standing in between those bars. So obviously he's gonna be like, you know what? Like we could chill, we could hold it down, blah 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 blah. So I really feel like defensively, of course, when we say defensively, I'm meaning also plus keep
Right.
because that's considered part of your clean
Back
sheet.
five, right,
You know what I'm saying? So it's really he really brings that big boost to the team because I didn't see Thiago Silva defensively. They still look great.
Right.
You know,
Honestly, anybody would look great against Newcastle in that game.
no,
Anybody would
Newcastle,
look
wanna know
great.
something?
Steve Boo's be holding it down.
You want to
They-
know something?
they didn't
for
do
real?
nothing that game.
The thing for me is Lampard overall is not. He's not like he's not a great manager for me. You know what I'm talking about? So why I'm saying this, right? Because y'all gonna start with the reactions.
Let him speak.
Yeah, you're not good.
He reminds me of Ole, right? And Ole has his spells where he performs extremely well. Has those 6, 7, 8 games of runs. I mean, he had 15 games last season of a run. And I feel like Lampard's doing the same thing right now. Granted, it's the best time to have a run because every other team is in a slump. So it puts you in such a high position. But I think for Lampard, even if he loses next to Spurs, right? Even if he takes the L, okay, it doesn't matter. If you keep taking your dubs against these little teams, that's all that matters right now. Because the big teams are you lose against United, you lose against this, it doesn't matter. It's a couple of points, whatever.
Nah,
But
you have to beat the.
you have to beat
Those are
those big
statement
teams,
wins,
You
but
have to
he's
beat
right
those-
though.
those,
You don't win the
those
league
wins
not
right
beating no
now,
teams, though.
those
100%.
wins right now don't matter for one sole reason is because those big teams are losing out points to the smaller teams. This is why.
but then you got the likes of your Tottenham and your likes of your
But that's
of
no,
Liverpool.
no. Compared to
Then-
only the top three, that's why you named United, City, and them right now because they're not really in that top
Form.
3 right now. You feel me? They're not in that form that Chelsea's in it. So for Chelsea, you genuinely hope that they could keep extending this run, and it's not one of those. Finally Ziyech is pulling up with form. Timo's playing great. They're getting like that new boy swagger. You feel me? So if they can keep that going, all credit to them. But I don't know if he's going to be able to keep it going. That's my thing.
And
I don't think he's
the
going to be able to
scary
keep it
thing
going.
for me is after watching the Chelsea game was Pulisic didn't play, and
Havertz.
Kai didn't play, and Thiago didn't play, and I'm like, yo, wait, like who do you take off the team?
And
I'm
you
not
s-
taking Ziyech out.
No.
I think
Kovacic.
Chelsea,
And look, Kovacic.
I don't even know if I'll
is
take
not-
Kovacic out.
Jorginho was on the bench.
because for me, I
He
think
better than Jorginho, but
here's my thing. I think Conte sitting, you can't take him out the team. You can't. I think he's actually leading the league in interceptions. I'm sorry, Jorginho. I don't think. Don't ruin what's working. Don't take Conte out of.
But
that
I don't
six.
think.
You would take Conte out of the 6.
No, but I believe that.
Mount. He loves Mount.
Hear me out. I just believe that the 4-3-3 is not the perfect formation for the team that he has. I'll go with a 4-3-1. A 4-2-3-1, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he relies heavy on the wingers. You know what I'm saying? So it's to me, it comes to formation, but you have to also keep in mind the injuries. And so a lot of Chelsea players be injury prone. So the 4-3-3 kind of do work. Off the bench, you bring in Pulisic, for example. Off the bench, you Calum Hudson-Odoi. Bomb. So that's like, that's where stuff like comes into play. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts on that. But they have a solid team. They have a really
We have depth.
We have the deepest team in the Premier League.
Exactly.
We have the deepest team.
The money
Giroud
they
can't get a game, and he's France's number 9.
But let's be honest, we expected that when Timo came in.
I expected that for Tammy. I expected
Nah,
Tammy to be
come on.
on
You got a
the bench.
22-year-old Tammy or 21, whatever his age is.
Everyone was telling Tammy, he has no place in this
Because
team.
everyone
But
thought
credit
Timo was
to
gonna play
Tammy.
through the middle.
Timo is going to be Timo, Christian, and Ziyech on the right.
But let's be honest. Timo was bought to create competition for Tammy.
Yeah.
That's it. He's like, all right, this is going to be our starting number 9. Listen, Tammy, you got to push to get that spot now, too. So now you're creating that. It was never for, Giroud.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
no.
Giroud,
He's a good player, but he's
Giroud
never
last
gonna be
season
the
had
starter.
he was great to have
Off the bench.
see whatever injuries, Corona, COVID, somebody
But he
catches
was
it.
mad important for when
He's
that,
still
that
important.
run.
post-lockdown.
He's still important, but like I said, when it comes to depth-wise, y'all holding it down with that.
And I feel like Timo plays better off Tammy. Because there was that, I think, when Tammy had that second
goal.
Timo, when he's on the wing, coming off the wing,
Yeah, he's different.
that pace, Salah-esque, per se, like, yo, he could just take guys on. I'm thinking,
I thought Salah was trash, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm just thinking, I don't know who you take out of that front three. Ziyech is in form.
But once Pulisic comes back, Tammy's out the team. Timo's going up front, and it's going to be Pulisic.
Yeah,
So
but
you're
if you're
gonna
banging
ruin what's
goals-
working.
If you're banging,
Listen, Pulisic in
you
form
gotta wait
fit,
till the Spurs.
Tammy ain't
Can't get
Spurs
into
game.
England.
You
Come
gotta
on,
get.
take
You
that
got. You gotta get.
You start for England.
You got to talk about this when it comes to the Spurs games. That's when you're gonna see. Because obviously, speaking of Spurs, we saw what happened against Man City. Typical Mourinho performance.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But he killed the game. As important as it is,
Yeah.
I watched 22 shots flock in on on Lloris, and none of them was as effective as what Mourinho was doing when it comes with the fast-paced counter
Mourinho
ball.
ball, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Early goal.
Early goal.
Once they got the 1-0, they could just sit in their shape and just chill. Go ahead, do your little boom, tiki-taka, bop, bop. You're not breaking us down.
Well, I
They
don't know
never
what
got-
he
they
did
never
to get
threatened.
into those defenders' heads, but they actually looked very solid.
Right.
The back four looked very, very solid. Celso off the bench with his first touch.
Yeah.
So, credits obviously to Jose. You know what I'm saying, or Jose. Yeah, you're top of the league.
Right.
Does that make him better than Pochettino?
No, you can't say that until he finishes the league.
Pochettino-
Pochettino had them finishing second in a Champions League final. So we got to see what Mourinho finishes. This
You
season.
can definitely see the difference in mentality, though. They don't look like the old Spurs. Like, they look
But think about
nasty.
it.
They look like they're men. They actually don't look like little
The
boys
mentality
anymore.
definitely changed, but does the ranking really speak? Because are they really the best, or is everybody just really bad? If
It's
you
wide
really
open,
look
that's
at
what it is.
It's
I mean,
it's just like
to that point, I really think, if anything, this is the hardest season that players had to face. It's not about standards. It's, a lot of people are going to ask you, the Prem standards dropped. No, this is the hardest season that the players had to face with all the schedule, the fixtures, and catching up to do of obviously, Project Restart.
No preseason.
Like they literally just finished the games right into international break. International break right back. The Europa League Thursday. That's what Mourinho's off the schedule he's playing with. So if anything, I think it's credit to whoever is leading that league with first place.
If they're playing European competition.
If they, of course, if they're
especially if you're playing
especially that. But let's be real, like the style of ball that Tottenham is playing is a typical Mourinho style of ball, but also you can see a very big difference. Certain games you see a crazy attacking spree from them. Mm-hmm. Boom, 3-4 goals. Like, come on, Harry Kane is out here pulling KDB strings. He's out here pulling KDB strings. You know what I'm saying? So
I will say, if it comes into like December and they still first, you're gonna have to put them as contenders. You have to. If it comes December time and they have a little gap between them and second or them and third, Mourinho, it's a little on switch. Now it's like
he's gonna play the mind games. We're not favorites.
Bro,
even if they're one.
I remember when Chelsea 14-15, we started the league off hot. First by I think December, January, then it started becoming 1-0s. 2-1s. Just shut up shop, get the result, get out, get the 3 points and go home.
Go home to
So if December, January comes and Mourinho and Spurs are first, second, you have to. They're a threat. Because right now, I don't know yet. I don't know.
Can Mourinho do it? Yes. If we're looking at the game, I genuinely think Pep is losing it, bro. And I'm not saying he's losing his.
Give him another $300 million and he'll be all right.
I don't know what it is, but the Liverpool game. Go back to the cast, the last cast, and I said he brought back the fear factor for City. Right? They was playing with intention. You come look at the City. You come look at the City versus Tottenham game. The fear factor slightly starts off there. They're playing with some. They're playing with like the intensity's high and all that. But they can't string it together. Like the fluidness wasn't there. Mm-hmm. The coming into the box is just like they don't want to shoot. Yeah. They literally want to get into the goal by dribbling in there. So if you're gonna do that and stick with the 4-3-3, and everybody knows that's how you constantly play. You playing tiki-taka. All he did was he set up the team to nullify Pep and just hit him on the counterattack. So Pep's got to switch that up mid-game. You got to do something. It wasn't working the whole game, and he ain't doing nothing, and that's on him, bro.
And no one here is a City fan, so I'm actually curious to wonder how City fans are actually feeling about the 2-year extension.
City fans,
they've only scored 10 goals.
Well, no, because here's my thing.
City fans don't exist.
Because here's my thing. I think if you're Man City,
right
you're still
they're right here.
You're still extending one of the world's best managers, right? The problem is that it's almost like with Guardiola. It's like you've been mentioning this for a year now. At one point you're kind of like, we play good football, but like, come on, you know what I mean?
So here's my thing about Pep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My thing when it comes to Pep, obviously he's one of the greatest coaches to embrace planet Earth, and you still got to credit. Jose for the big win against Pep. Thanks. And then also a good result against United. So when it comes against the big teams, he's getting those results. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So credit that. Tottenham has a big case, other than every other team in the Prem. But when it comes down to Pep, I really feel like Pep lost the plot when it comes to his own players, right? Because let's be real, Kompany, Silva, and
Aguero,
Sane. Right, Aguero still, but those three guys were big. Ever since they left, it hasn't been the same City that we used to see.
I wouldn't put.
And
Sane
guess what? Guess what?
Let's be real. Sane on the ball.
And guess what? Did he sign Kompany? Did he sign Silva? No, he inherited them.
And they won leagues before.
But let's be real. When Pep was in there at one point, you see City, you would know the result.
4-0, 5-0.
You know the result.
Yeah.
Now it's like, you feel like Pep is a little off. Like, he's scared. He don't want to be there. He's not happy with the players. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. KDB, I'm not feeling his energy.
He not.
I don't think he's happy.
For me, I don't even.
I don't feel like the players are genuinely happy because they used to come in there, and bro, it was a shit show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. Like, you see City, like, damn, all right, it's 5-0 today. There's no point in watching this. All right, Sterling with the hat trick, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
They're a little boring to watch now, too.
Bernardo Silva is not the same.
Jesus, Mahrez,
Mahrez is looking, even internationally, he looked great. When he came there, he really didn't do nothing. So, like, yeah, they were getting the possession game is cool and all. Like, you're dominating, but you're not finishing the results. So, I really feel like he should have definitely replaced his players that he lost, who were major factors to the team. Mm. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they're facing? They're facing a similar crisis to United in the sense that the players themselves think that they're high enough that even if we take the L, I'm still playing next week no matter what. You feel me? Like, Sterling is probably looking at this. Yeah, all right. Remember the miss against who was it?
Lyon.
Yeah, Champions League. any other player, you just gotta get dropped for that, bro. Because all game you really kind of invisible, and then you pull up and you do that.
He had a good game that game. He had a good game.
But what did KDB say after the game?
What did he say?
What is it? Different year, same
shit. Same shit.
Bro, that's the thing with City. You don't sign Pep. Listen, winning the Premier League is big. But here's the thing. They had won it with 2 managers before him. Pellegrini won a league. Mancini won a league. You don't bring in Pep to really win another league. You're bringing him to be put Man City as one of Europe's elite. Teams, Look at what Klopp did at Liverpool. Liverpool now are arguably Europe's best and England's best. City has never, ever been Europe's best.
I just feel like, obviously because of COVID, he didn't get the
prior to
backing.
COVID too, he was still in the
Bro, he's never made a Champions League final since Barcelona.
300, 200, 150. He's been spending money left and right.
This
you
year,
got the backing.
He should have. Let's be real. It's not the year. They just had escaped that financial fair play shit. So
which they shouldn't have.
Which was a joke.
So they're probably like, yo, we need to stay under the radar. You know what I'm saying? We need to just.
And they still went and spent $60 million on Ruben Diaz.
On Ruben Diaz, but they
still spent 45 million.
That's a good signing for them. You feel me? And they both great players, but center defensive mid.
Can I throw something out there?
Still need somebody. Striker.
Can the 2-year extension also be a ploy?
Messi.
For Messi?
But
listen, we're not gonna go into Spain, but
supposedly that ship has sailed.
I heard
the way Barcelona's going right now. I think that's
no, but supposedly City moved on with that whole transfer.
But I even say,
you can get him on the free though.
But even if they get Messi, that's not enough for them. That's not enough. Of 30. Well, how old is he gonna be by that time? 35.
No. Messi will be 33.
He's gonna be 34. What's a 34-year-old Messi really gonna do?
That'll be crazy though with the talks, because right now the talks is return. Obviously Messi leaving. And obviously the biggest destination is Man City. And now the talks, you got Ronaldo with the salary pay cut at Juve, and the biggest talks is him coming back to United. That would be stupid. That'd be real stupid.
That'd be wild.
I mean, I
on
really
the topic
feel like
of United.
About United, listen, man.
Flat. Flat.
I ain't gonna hold y'all knocked out the whole game.
Ain't nothing to say about
that.
They
played. They played.
But you see now, that's my thing. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though? For me, that's all on Ole though, because. Number one, here's the biggest thing. You're playing West Brom.
You can't say that's
no. Let me finish. You're playing West Brom. You're playing 2 6s, and Van de Beek's on the bench. You can't break down West Brom. That's the problem with United. But why does United play You got me? Because if you were playing City, the double pivot works. Why are you playing a double pivot against West Brom?
The thing with that
they can't score.
The thing why I gotta agree with that is Van de Beek was brought in for these situations. You're brought in because we know that they're going to come in and target Bruno and cancel out our attack. We're going to go to the left because we don't have a right. So now our left and our center attacking mid is canceled out. All right, cool. Bring in now Bruno. Sub him out for Mata. Mata did not need to be in that game from the beginning. Put Mata towards the end. Man's legs can barely even run. You feel me? So I like when Mata comes on because then he brings in the IQ and then players start he
can link up the play.
Players start playing it. But in the beginning, his tempo is just not there. For me, Van de Beek needed to come in that game and just violate. And mind you, he comes into the game and, bro, this guy comes into space where, like, you're just like, how do you even see that? That's number one. Number two, the whole game switches when Martial switched over to the left and Cavani came in. Mind you, Cavani, it didn't look crazy, but Cavani switched the whole tempo of the game. Not as a player, but because of the formation, how the game changed itself. So, I think Ole needs to start thinking yo, we're United.
He's not creative,
double
bro.
six.
He's not creative.
How many games you gonna win on penalties?
I just feel like
how many games?
Yeah, that's that whole penalty situation. Was it even really a penalty? My thing is, it's time for us to kill games. Martial had 2-3 opportunities to put the game to sleep. You need to bury the game.
He ain't the answer though.
You know, I'm really starting to think Martial gotta go.
You don't think he's that good?
He's a dub.
I don't think
for United.
No, I think his potential's passed.
Bro, think about
he is now.
But think about United's number 9's in the past.
I think Martial, think about it like this. I think Martial's the type of player, like I told you, he needs the competition. Where he's looking behind him like, yo, somebody's on a hot seat. Y'all don't remember that season when Rashford and Martial was going back at it and they was both hitting 20 on the assists and the goals? That's mind-boggling.
You know who Martial is right now? He's Louis Saha.
You
He's
compare
Louis
to that.
This idea of when United bought him from Monaco and you
50
got the
mil.
next Henry,
Gabriel Obertan.
you got the next Anelka. He's not in that class.
Look at United's nines from the past. You got Van Nistelrooy, Rooney,
Van
Tevez, Van Persie. Even go
Berbatov.
before that. Even Solskjaer. I'll give Solskjaer.
Andy Cole, York.
Yeah.
Martial is nowhere near that class.
He's a
nowhere
makeshift,
near that.
He's a makeshift number 9. I get Ole likes him there. Martial, leave him to the wing, man. He likes to dribble. He likes to do that cool. We need players like a Haaland type of figure up in the front. It's either Haaland or you get a Aguero/Timo player in the front. Don't like Martial's a winger. I don't know why we playing a winger at 9, and it still mind boggles me to this day. I
Cuts
don't get it.
inside, yeah.
Yeah, but
You're not taking
there's
them
times
shots.
where you've seen brilliance from Martial as a number 9.
But he's
100%.
good. He's
But
good.
it's-
You know what I'm saying? So
But
it's
you know
like
what it
crazy.
reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Lukaku era, where you see the brilliance, but it's not consistent. You're getting 6-7 opportunities in front of the net, and you're only burying one.
I believe-
and that's how we lost games, and that's how we lost points. It's because you're not burying it.
I feel like if
West Brom should have
Lukaku,
tied that game, bro.
if Lukaku would have had Bruno, it would have been
Different story.
Lukaku's one of the best 9s right now.
100%. So I feel like if we would have kept him with Bruno in the back, you would have been banging. But at the time, we didn't really have a CAM for Lukaku, so it's a harder of a comparison.
I know the comparison of CAMs, right? But
Yeah,
he
but-
still had a lot of. I
like
remember I
he
used to
handed
watch
him
the
one ball
game,
yesterday, like pop, just finish
but
it, bro.
at the penalty spot.
We made
and he shoots it at the keep.
John Stone look like he looked like
You know what it is?
check.
I came
You
to the
look like-
conclusion. United fans always go like, "Oh, these goalkeepers, they look like Neuer when they come play against us." They don't look like Neuer. We just can't shoot,
finish.
bro.
I can't
Like put it
finish.
in the corner. Why
I
you?
can't finish.
He's at the penalty spot, shooting it right at him. So United a dub, bro. They just a straight up dub, and they probably not even make it top 4 this season, bro.
I like them in 10th. They look good over there.
I mean, top 4, that's tough. When you got Spurs, you got Liverpool, you got you guys.
City, you still got to throw him in there.
I don't. I just.
Ain't
I
no
just
way
don't know
City's-
where United goes from here. And then you mentioned Ronaldo. We're talking about one of the greatest ever, but what do you expect from a 36-year-old Ronaldo if you were to sign him?
Leadership.
It's just leadership.
Yo,
at
Yeah,
this
I mean,
It's
you
just-
bring in a guy who's probably going to see them in training and be like, yo, this shit.
Just like
Everything is
when
shit.
Zlatan came.
When
What
Zlatan came in.
he came and he brought leadership. You just need a leadership. You need someone to carry the team. The team is relying on Harry Maguire, and the team is relying on, which I
Bruno.
don't think, and Bruno.
Solely on
And
Bruno.
these guys they're new to the scene. You know what I'm saying? These guys are just new there. We're talking about Zlatan, who played with the best. He played in the top leagues at
Won
the top
stuff.
peak. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You know, Bruno came and made a statement at United.
Yeah, if Ronaldo hypothetically comes in and has an impact similar to what Zlatan has done at Milan,
That shows
where they're leading the
leadership.
league, then that's different because a guy of that caliber comes in, and he might go to Ole because obviously they play together, they're close. He might even whisper to Ole, he's like, "Yo, that guy's not good. I don't know why you're selecting him. He's got potential. Give him more minutes." It's a different brain.
That's
you
what I'm
know?
trying to
It's
tell
a
you.
whole different
So
kind of
it
thing. Yeah.
definitely opens up to a whole different, you know what I'm saying, view on the pitch. It's not just about like that's what Zlatan probably came. He was like, "Yo, listen, he's trash. Yo, tell him to go home. Free agent him. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
need him because he's gonna supply this. So that's how they're gonna build the team. You got to build the team around your main guys. Other than United, though, bro, honestly, like it's just. You got to just roll with the punches when it comes to United right now. You got to every week just be on your toes expecting what
Something
to expect.
new.
The league is just so.
Let's see
wide
what they
open
do
right now,
against
bro.
Istanbul next weekend or this coming weekend that we just lost to. So hopefully could bounce back because that would give us an opportunity to at least qualify to the next round.
The one
of
thing I do
Champions
give United is opposite to Chelsea, this is our run of tough fixtures. You feel me?
Right.
So the thing is though,
West Brom tough.
other than West Brom, we just played a lot of tough teams. Well, who have you played?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
we've
Anyways.
had, but that's what
But-
you're supposed to
but
do.
what?
We
there's
said it
there's
earlier.
no
You have to
comparison.
beat
No,
the small teams.
That's what I was
Here's
saying.
the
have to
That's
beat
what
the
I was
small
saying.
teams.
There's no excuse.
Y'all tied West Brom.
Y'all- Listen, all right, you can say we tied. Y'all was scraping
Yo,
to
yeah,
win.
but
y'all
we
was
still won.
3-0
Y'all
down
still won.
against
Yeah,
West
like
Brom.
y'all scraping.
Y'all was
to win.
3-0
I
down.
don't want to
Yeah,
hit.
we
Listen,
still won.
Do not
I-
score
I'll
goals. and they
take
came
I'll
on
take
you
the
on parade
3-3
yet.
West Brom over that performance. I'll take my 3-3.
So you
You
take
would.
the
Because we
point over
can't.
to-
No, listen, bro. I saw that
You
game
take a point over.
with the way they played. I'll
sound
take.
like-
Give me
you
that
sound like-
3-3.
you sound like a City
Score
fan.
3 goals on
You
us
sound
because
like
I
a
don't want
City
to
fan.
play
You
like
sound
that.
terrible.
You
I
sound
don't
like a
want to
City
play
fan.
like that.
Where'd you
I
get
don't
that
play
jacket
like that.
You sound terrible.
United-
United
man?
is you store whatever. I don't know.
Ah,
Shit's
man.
trash.
No, but
But before,
But Ole can't. But just kind of end it. Ole can't have the team come out flat like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were just super flat. And to be honest with you, I don't know the guy personally. Obviously, Ole looks boring. I mean, I can imagine his speeches in the locker room, and Cavani's like probably tying his cleats like, "Shut up, man." You know what I mean?
He reminds me of Van Gaal in a sense where like, why are you
Nah,
not?
but Van
on
Gaal's
the
a
hit?
legend of the game.
Yeah.
What he do? He used to put me to sleep.
That was
Nah,
just,
but
No,
you're
his
talking
tactics-
style.
his
But you're talking
tactics was
about
tight,
okay. But Van Gaal comes, knows football style of play.
And what he do?
Ole is
What he
just
do?
like do something.
And at least he's not putting me to sleep. I literally like Omar went to sleep that one game. The
You
whole
didn't go to sleep
season,
against West Brom.
The whole season I was going to sleep for Van Gaal. We was playing pass to the side, pass to the side. Oh, pass to the corner, cross from the corner.
Bro.
You know, bro, we used to have like 20
nah,
crosses
but
from
Van
the
Gaal
corner,
had it
bro.
rough, bro. Tyler Blacklit.
Bro.
Exposed to Mensa. He had it rough,
And
bro.
he
Di
didn't
Maria.
get-
Yeah.
And here's the other thing too.
Nah, Di Maria was terrible.
Bro, and here's the
Fuck
thing.
out.
It's just, I was trying to watch the United game, and I was flipping back and forth with Money Heist because I would turn the United game on.
It's kind of like watching Madrid.
Yeah, no, let's not even talk about La Liga. They're at the equation. They're terrible. After what Ter Stegen did this weekend, terrible.
Oh my god.
That league is just washed. It showed you that Ronaldo and Messi were that league.
Literally, them
Topic
two.
of conversation on
That's
that league.
it.
They was running shit off money, bro.
Yeah.
That's all y'all were.
No. They're
Not even off
terrible.
them too. Just
yeah.
running off them
It's
too.
crazy.
Because at
That's
least
it.
back in the day, they had an era of names.
Not even. Well, I mean, back in the day. Yeah.
Back in the day, nah, come on,
Oh, yo,
Barcelona.
actually, since we're on this point right now, did y'all see the ranking for the youngins?
Oh, Golden Boy.
Ansu Fati number 2.
Why not?
Why not?
He's
Why
the
not?
best.
Why not? Wait.
Oh,
who-
you mean why he's not number one?
No. Why is he number 2?
So who should be ahead of Mason Greenwood?
Why is Ansu Fati number 2?
That's who's he thinking.
Don't-
Nah, I ain't
don't
gonna hold you.
tell me-
Hold up.
Don't
Hold
tell
up.
me Mason
Hold up.
Greenwood.
Oh, first of all, forget Greenwood, right? Because
Alright.
I'd rate Greenwood higher than and
So
Fati.
who's
Who's your
your
number one?
So who's your number
One
one?
is Haaland, hands
Alright,
down.
man.
Hands
Okay.
down.
So who should be 2?
Why is Davis not second?
Who?
Davies, bro.
Oh, Alfonso. I mean.
Why is he not second? Why is
Because
why is he
Nah,
second?
alright,
because
you
hold
go
on,
to
let
some-
me
you
finish
go
it.
to some.
No, but Ansu Fati's 17.
He's 17 and he's Barca's second best player.
Nah, but the dude just won a treble. And he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, but-
came from Canada.
Alright,
out of
you told me,
obscurity
bro,
bro,
to
hold on.
take
And
to
mind you, what he do?
take
He-
a World
he-
Cup winner.
and prior to
Take
that,
a World Cup winner
Ansu Fati
spot.
not even scoring
He
goals
took-
like that,
He
though.
took a World Cup winner spot
No, but hear me
and
out.
won a treble.
Hear me
You got.
out.
Listen, that's a good shout.
It's a good shot, but he don't. Bro, let's be honest. Look
Ansu
at-
Fati, what he
look
won?
at-
What he won?
No,
Forget
no.
what he
Wait,
won.
we're saying what people
Forget-
won?
hold
Yo,
on,
look at that
hold on.
Bayern
Yo,
team.
yo, forget what he
Nah,
won.
but
No, no,
still,
no.
yeah.
Gnabry,
Listen,
Lewandowski.
listen.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
forget
about,
what-
bro?
Messi.
Forget what he won, because for a Golden Boy, it's a bad what's it called, like comparison. What I'm trying to say here is, what has he really done?
I ain't gonna hold you though.
Barca's already trash. It's not hard to be
About
Barca's
this
best
topic,
second player.
I
you
don't
feel
take
me?
the Golden Boy series. Ronaldo Sanchez won that, bro. Anderson won that. I
No,
never take it
but
serious.
just a
Like,
quick.
where they at now?
Here's my thing, though. But just a quick thing. This is why I think the Davis and the Ansu Fati thing doesn't fit well with me. To your point, one is what 17, 18 is Barcelona's second best player, right?
Yeah.
But the kid is coming in and already has weight on his shoulder because he's the heir apparent to Messi. Davis came from the luxurious,
What?
well-renowned academy of the Vancouver Whitecaps.
Oh my, here we go.
He comes in
Luxurious?
with no. That I'm being sarcastic. He comes in with no expectations
Read the
at
room,
Bayern.
JP. Read the room.
He comes in with no expectations at Bayern Munich. He essentially was fit in, and with all due respect to him, whether he started or not, Bayern was rolling.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So that's why I don't think there's no
Like,
way
look,
he's number two.
I gotta give it to Ansu Fati number 2.
Nah.
He's number two.
Nah.
I
He's
thought
number
nah,
He's not number 2.
Bro,
He's
listen,
not number 2.
Look at that
He's not
toxic
number two.
club. Look at that toxic club. Yo, Shippy,
not
you
number
just
2.
like to be that dude to be negative, and you in your head.
He not
definitely
number 2.
Fati-
He not number
Fati-
2.
Fati
Now when
balling.
he said
Fati
Alfonso
balling.
Davies, bro, he came in and took a World Cup winner spot.
Yo,
And the whole
yo,
season,
Omar, mind you,
he's
mind
been
you.
the best
How
left back
old
in
is
the
that World Cup
This is
winner?
different. Was he the best left
How
back in the
old?
world? Who was the best left back in the world last season?
Robertson.
Robertson was the best left back in the world. You didn't even say that a couple months ago.
Wait,
I'm not
you
taking
think
serious.
Lucas Hernandez is the best left back in the world?
No, I didn't ask you. I said who was the best left back
Last
in the-
year.
Last year. Who's the best left back?
It was Robertson and Davis had
Alfonso
a good
Davies-
3 weeks.
Alfonso
He had a
Davies
good 3, and we
had
all
a good 3 weeks.
He had a good post project restart.
Hold on, we all saw the Champions League final. We all remember that, right? We all saw the Champions League final, and he was getting skin in the final.
He was getting OD'd on.
He
What
was
the
getting
score? What was
skin.
the score? What was the score? I don't care what.
I love that.
What was the
I
score?
love that.
Did he win it or not?
Talk it.
Bro,
Talk it,
he
Shippy.
was the best left back in the world.
Yo, y'all tell me what y'all think. Ansu Fati or Alfonso Davies? I
Shout
really
out to
Mason
Canada.
Greenwood.
I
Mason
think Davies
Greenwood.
goes up.
That's why he brought this
And I'm-
conversation, though. That's low key why.
Y'all laughing at it, but
So
why
who's-
does Mason Greenwood not get a shout at top 5?
He's not, but he's not.
He's not top.
Why does he not
So
get a top 5?
who's he in top
Hold
five?
up,
but
so
Golden Boy is
Saka is
under
better than
21.
Greenwood now.
21.
Saka is
No,
better
but
than Greenwood.
Sancho-
Saka
Foden is better than Green. All right, word.
Saka ain't make the top 5.
He made it higher than Greenwood though.
Yeah, but that's
Greenwood
different.
was like 17.
No, top 5.
Top 5. Saka don't make it. I mean, Greenwood don't make it. Tell me, give me 3 good reasons to why he doesn't make it.
Hold on,
Sancho-
Sancho under 21.
No.
Yeah.
Is he? No.
Yeah,
Is
Sancho
he?
under 21.
He's under 21.
Holland is 1. Ansu Fati's 2.
No.
Check that.
No,
Check that.
That's how it goes. But he shouldn't be.
Who's 3?
First of all, Sancho should be 3rd, right? Davis should be 2nd.
No, if Sancho's
Greenwood
qualifies,
should be
he
4th.
should be number 2.
Yeah, if
Sancho qualifies, he should be
I
number
don't
2.
think
Y'all
he's in
sleeping
there.
on
I don't think
Greenwood,
he's in
bro.
there,
That's
to be honest.
crazy.
it's not about sleeping about Greenwood. It's just that, bro, you're going to arguably one of the best clubs in history, which is Barca, right? And they are in shambles. And this little 17-year-old kid comes and gives them hope. You're going to have to put him in that top 2
have
list.
to.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
Now, hold up. Now, this is what I'm trying to break down to you. Then
I understand.
you go to the big Bavarians, right? Who are always just up to par with everything for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
They
No,
run great.
hold up. Where were they the season before last? They were trash. They got smacked by
They
Liverpool.
still won the league.
They got smacked
No,
by
no,
Liverpool. No.
Don't
They were
compare the Bundesliga is whack.
even in the
Now the
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga is
Even in
whack.
the Bundesliga.
Now the Bundesliga is
the
whack.
dude Kovac got sacked because they were trash. They got smacked by Liverpool. Who was
the round
playing?
of 16.
Round of 16. I mean, come on. The proof is there.
So
He came in.
Davis came to the team
And
and
he
changed the
brought
whole
he
team,
brought
bro.
vibes. He brought
Bro,
vibes.
it's Flick who changed
Flick
the team.
changed the team.
Flick changed the team.
It was
but
not Davis.
Fonzie was a big role. He was a big role in that team. He was a big player for them.
He was good.
A lot of he shredded Chelsea on his own. He shredded.
Yeah, but you
Chelsea.
guys
They
were
shredded
basura, bro.
everyone.
No, you guys were a bunch of
He shredded Barca on his own. Not
Yeah,
on
they
his
were
own, but he
trash
shredded
too.
Barca. Bro.
You're naming 2 teams who were trash last
So we
season.
talk about Ansu Fati. He was on that same squad that got smacked 8-2 by Davies. He was on that same squad playing, and he caught what? What was it?
But that's
8-2?
not a fair comparison.
Nah,
He
listen,
wasn't
it is what it is. What it
skinning-
is.
He wasn't
It
skinning.
is
Ansu
what
Fati.
it
Who
is.
was he
You know
skinning?
what it
Semedo.
He was skinning Semedo.
You know what it
It is.
is?
Fumbling over. Nah,
You know
It was
you know
on
what
his
it is?
side.
The media fed y'all, bro.
No.
Y'all falling into that hype that
No,
he's
no.
the golden boy to
He-
Messi.
yeah,
He's
he
a
is.
great
He is.
player.
He
He's
is,
a
but-
great player,
No,
right?
but
And
he's-
he might be the second coming for Messi. That's cool, no.
Yeah,
but
just-
right now, he is not the second best youth player.
So you're saying
and that's
Alphonso
what I
Davis is
think.
number 2?
Alphonso Davis should be number 2, 100%.
You're
Sancho
bugging.
3rd, Greenwood 4th, and
Nah,
then his
Davis
fifth.
isn't over
And
Sancho.
anybody here come. Oh, I'm not.
Davis isn't over Sancho. If Sancho qualifies, I think Holland's number 1.
I don't think Sancho.
Holland's number 1 because that's a guy potentially every year is a 40-goal guy.
Holland might become one of the greatest strikers in history.
Yo,
if he
but
continues in
to
his run.
Shippy's argument,
What?
they got knocked out the Champions League. Why is he number 1? That's how you
Who?
sound. You.
Who?
Haaland,
No,
him and Sancho, they both
no,
didn't make it.
Haaland,
You're not
there is
even
literally
comparing his
no
comparison, probably.
Haaland.
No,
there's no
because
com-
every time I say something, he's like, "Oh yeah, but
Boys, he won."
what happened to Chelsea? But they barely
It's
made.
not- it's
That's
not
the
a-
same
What
argument.
you look-
what
you look
what has he
ridiculous
won?
in that
What
quote.
argument?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, nah,
You looked
he was
ridiculous.
wilding.
Say what?
I
Say
agree
what?
with
That
He
he
was
cooked
wilding.
y'all.
He did.
Everyone
terrible.
cooked y'all.
Nah, everyone cooked that. He
Everyone
did cook.
cooked y'all.
What would he do to y'all? Oh, y'all not even Champions League. I'm not going. All right, but
That's
When
all.
if we're talking about Haaland,
McTominay, top 6.
Holland will. But the thing with Holland is
It's
he
not
can
even
come
a compar-
into
there's
any
no-
club
ain't
and
dominant.
completely change the
Yeah,
club.
he scores
from
40
his
goals for
bro.
everybody. I think for you guys, he would be amazing.
Man, I think if we
son.
pick him up the next like 2 years,
I would take him
after-
over Sancho, to be honest.
yeah.
That's 40 goals.
Yo,
Guaranteed.
we don't have a right hand side. We need both. We need both.
We need Allah. That's what
We
it
need him
comes down
too. Y'all, please help us. We need
Honestly,
it.
though, now
Finishing it off, bro.
yeah,
Let's stay in Liverpool.
look, Liverpool, you can't.
You can't talk about Arsenal. I hate them.
Nah, I just wanna-
because
My-
they're.
Hold
Let
on,
me end this
hold on,
quick.
hold on.
No,
I wanna talk
I
about
got something.
Pepe, that's all.
Hold on, I want to say something real quick, right?
Okay.
Said it last year. Said Aubameyang was a bum. What? Somebody bring the face reactions back because that was your face. Aubameyang bring nothing to the game.
Yo, they haven't scored, I think, in like 5 games.
Bro,
He hasn't scored since he signed that
I'm
contract.
telling
Now
you.
that's I forgot that a striker has to put a cape on, right, and start Superman in the field. What's
At
good
least
with
put
you?
it-
At least score a
Alright,
goal.
well, if you're not scoring a goal,
Score a goal.
Forget
Who's
yo.
the CM?
He's not-
Yo,
we-
forget.
hey,
Forget
CM.
that. Forget that.
Name me
Forget
the
that.
CM.
Partey.
They don't have
That's
one.
not good enough.
They don't have one.
He's a center
Anyways,
defensive.
But he scored. He scored
Get
22.
you-
He was brought
He
in.
scored 22
He
without
was
one.
brought in.
Man's really
He was
said
brought in.
Partey.
He
He's
was
a
brought
center
in.
defensive man.
He was brought
Watch
in to
games.
to hold that whole mid.
This man's watching.
So what?
Fuck
He
my
plays
highlights.
deep. He
in
plays
round one.
deep.
Anyways.
He watched
Was
for
that
my
wrong?
No, hold
highlights
on, raise
in
your
round
hand.
one.
So Aubameyang's not a bum.
It's no.
No,
Bugging. Aubameyang's a bum, bro.
He's
I don't want
costing
to hear
them though.
it.
He's costing them though.
Number
because-
two. Arsenal's whole 11,
Let's-
including Arteta,
Hold on,
they
let me
all frauds. They all frauds, bro. Every single one of them. I'm not even playing with y'all. Think I'm kidding. They all
Bro,
frauds.
The shine is off of him.
I do think they're frauds. I
Because
really
they
do
started
think they're
good.
frauds.
They started good. Cool, whatever. They come against United. Everybody mad hype like yo Arsenal.
I'm just happy somebody else is saying
To me, they look worse.
No, but
we're
to-
terrible. So it's bad that y'all competing with us.
To their
Like,
credit though, they won FA. What was it? The FA Cup.
cool. They've been doing that for like the last 30 years.
and won the first 2 games. So they started the season incredibly positive. It was now they're in 11th. Their top star guy can't seem to get anything going on, and I think Arteta
Hear me
he
out.
plays so defensive. It's annoying.
Just hear me out.
Go.
This is what bro. Everybody's putting the pressure on Aubameyang. I wish it was Drogba. Let me see what Drogba's gonna do if he was in
Don't compare
Aubameyang.
Drogba
No.
to
I want to see what he would
One was
do.
a legend. The other one.
No, stop. Let's put respect on Aubameyang's name. That's
Wait,
one.
you're comparing.
Hear me out.
Go
Hear
ahead,
me
go
out.
ahead.
Drogba. Who do you have behind him?
Yeah, I think he had Lampard.
Okay.
All those guys.
Let's arguably best Van Nistelrooy. Who do you have behind him?
Bunch of
Scholes,
people.
Roy Keane,
Aguero. Who do you have behind him?
Silva, KDB.
So who does Aubameyang have behind him? I just really want to know who's this year.
An Egyptian, and I think who else?
But they
So
don't.
this is
They
my
don't
thing.
play a
He's
system
got-
for a
alright,
center attacking
so
mid.
no,
he's
hear
got
me
a
out.
They don't
72.
play a system.
Let me finish.
Why are you asking for a center
No,
attacking
let
mid?
me
They don't play a
finish
system for
because
that.
what Arsenal right now is lacking is creativity.
Yeah.
So this is my thing. Bring back Ozil. Everybody's problem against Ozil is like, yo, Ozil don't track back. Don't let him track back. You got Partey. And that's what his job is for, right? You went and bought the dude from Saint Etienne, right?
Saliba.
They don't play him.
They don't even start him. But listen, work on that and let Ozil pull the strings because clearly these guys, Lacazette and whatchamacallit, and Aubameyang need to be fed. What they're gonna start setting up them own self, alley-ooping them
Hey,
own selves?
listen. All I know is
Lukaku season. Who was behind him?
and he's still back.
And he was bagging in goals. At least bag something.
He had
Do
Pogba.
something. Do
He had
something.
Pogba,
Do
Rashford,
something. Do
Jesse
something.
Lingard in form.
Do something.
Jesse Lingard in
Omar.
form.
They don't play a system.
Juan Mata.
They don't play a system for a center attacking
Bro,
mid.
who they have? Willock, Saka, a bunch of academy players,
They
bro.
got kids.
Kids, so let's
Still,
be real.
you got to. How much did
That's
Pepe
why they're
cost?
frauds.
Pepe costs what? 70-something million.
70.
Yeah, but he's up top. I'm
What that
talking about
mean?
CAN.
You st-
CAN.
that
But
don't-
they don't
Nah,
play.
you can still
Omar,
feed.
get it into your head. They don't play a system for center attacking mids. Why are you asking for center? They don't play a
Because
system for
that-
center attacking
that-
mids.
it's a
They're
must.
playing the wingers, strikers.
Because they're
and
not
the two
playing that
sixes.
system because they don't have one.
That's on them.
You know
he
what I'm
went and
saying?
bought Partey. What do you want?
That was not a bad pickup.
It's
though.
not a bad pickup, but if you know you're lacking in that compartment, you're a fraud.
But that's what they got. The club has to do. I think it's bigger than.
Well, he wanted a
Arteta.
war bad.
This is my thing. He wanted.
and
a
he's
war
a
back.
box to box. He still won't fulfill your center attacking mid.
Nah,
role.
he would definitely. He
He
would
won't
definitely.
fulfill
But
that center attacking mid.
but I think that's what he wants. I
He
think to
will
your credit,
change.
that's why I think Ozil doesn't fit because Ozil, to your point, I think he gets a bad rap. But I honestly think he's like, yo, he gives me no work ethic. Where a guy like Owar is a box to box, like you mentioned, but he's technically gifted where he can probably get you maybe double digit assists a season.
100%.
The Ozil
You get
thing
me?
is done. He ain't
I think the
coming back
Ozil
in the
thing. I think that's
Ozil ain't
personal.
coming
I
back
think
in
there's
the
an
team.
agenda.
I think that's what I'm saying. It's more than Arteta probably fiending for him to be on the team, but you probably got.
It was after
homies
it was after the whole the Urier thing, right?
Yeah,
when
you probably got the top notch. Like, no, this guy's
That's
dramatic.
crazy,
blah, blah,
bro.
blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
I mean, listen, Arteta clearly runs his ship differently. Look why I won Gunduzi. He didn't like his antics. He's at Hertha Berlin right now, getting smacked 5-2 by Dortmund.
Yeah, but bro, come on, you gonna
Bro,
Partey or Guendouzi.
all love, but they needed this.
Yeah, Guendouzi can't get in this team now.
Bro, all love, but they needed this. It was a wake up call because I had a lot of Arsenal fans hitting me up like, haha, like this. Look at y'all, yo, y'all whack. Y'all whack too, bro.
I see people on Instagram talking about Willian's better than Ziyech. When they signed Willian, we got your best player. I'm like, yeah. All right, cool.
I
He's
thought,
better than Ziyech.
yo, and I have egg on my face because I thought when Arsenal pulled that signing, I was like, yo, that's a good one for them.
Yeah, but the thing is about
and he's
Arsenal,
like
they
33.
just,
Can't
no,
do anything.
right wings, Pepe, winger. They're just going for wingers. You know what I'm saying? They thinking, all right, let's just go get these wingers. Let's go get these defenders, and everything is gonna be hallelujah. You need that person. You need that Bruno Fernandes. You
But you know,
need that
that's their
KDB.
system.
They had it in Ramsey.
That's their
You know what I'm
system.
saying?
Ramsey was a good player for them.
He was a
box to box midfield. He got goals.
no, but
He ran
back in the
beyond
day,
the striker.
Fabregas, like they had the names out.
Still,
You know what I'm
Fabregas,
saying? Like it was
He's more orientated as that box to box, but he has the creativity going forward.
Jack Wilshere.
They've
Box,
never,
you know what I'm saying? Like
they've never really centered a team around that. We're playing the center attack and mid to control the whole game type thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
No,
this
they
is how
also-
Arsenal is.
Ozil they did.
Yeah,
Ozil.
but still, like that's the only person. And to his point, he said bring him back, which makes
Bro,
100%.
Bro, let's be honest.
But their system doesn't fit the center attacking mix.
Also, if he ran back, it would be a box-to-box midfielder. That's all. If he runs back, that's literally
Now because I think it's past
that's all the difference.
You would probably have to do it to save his career.
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what it is. But they always had that system because Fabregas, Song. You know what I'm saying? They always had that strong CAM player, and then they always had that strong CDM player.
And
When they-
Nasri.
you know what I'm saying? Nasri.
But those guys are technically gifted.
No, but
Nasri was
But they
more
had
winger.
them. They had them though.
Because
They
those
don't
guys-
have them in the team. Who do they have? Who's their most technical midfielder is Ceballos, and he's like
Can't
you don't
get in
even
the
get.
game.
He
He's
can't,
nice.
he can't get even a game.
and he's
Mohamed
nice,
did
but
replace
he's
him.
not.
It's
He's
crazy.
not
Who?
Nasri, and he's not
Mohamed
Fabregas.
You're bugging out. That's the wrong players. And then
El Neni, but even
Oh, why am I
You
bugging out
two.
on-
you got El Neni.
fuck mob highlight
Yo,
in Russian.
yo,
Yo, hold on.
Russian.
Raise your hand if you
Yo,
watch the game.
Cut that out. Egyptians, we don't watch out.
What is that? Muhammad.
plays for Villa.
But nah, the midfield-
He's a right back too. That's crazy.
The midfield is all the same. Partey, Xhaka, El Neni, Ceballos, even more similar to them than he is to Fabregas. So they need something different. They need a different flavor. Even Willock, I don't think he's that good. I don't
You
even
need
Reece
alone.
Nelson.
Yo, it's
I
academy
don't.
players.
Okay,
Wait,
academy.
you
That's
don't
like
rate
Daniel-
Reece Nelson?
You know what? I'm just compare because I compare him to Chelsea. Obviously, that's why I'm doing that. They're in no league to Mason Mount, Joe Willock and Mason Mount. They're not. Be honest, they're not.
with Mount is
They're
They're
not.
not.
They're not. But like,
They're not.
where do you even rate Mount, bro?
Bro, nah, no funny.
You-
Yo, can you get into the US
I don't
team?
want. I don't want to get. I don't want to
Can
get
you
too
get
much.
into the US team?
I don't want to get too
Alright,
much into
Garrett,
Chelsea.
get him
But
out of
y'all
here.
Can
know.
you get into the US team?
Yeah,
He's
please.
him out. Can you get into the US team?
I mean, he can.
Come on,
Who does he take out?
Musa.
Yeah, Reece James, best right back in the world. Yeah, all right, man. I really
I
can't
don't-
with
Yo,
this.
I don't wanna
you know
get
what's
into
crazy?
it. I don't wanna get
Chelsea
into it.
right now has got the best two fullbacks in the league.
They're still deluded.
We getting into Chelsea. It's so
games.
good
Nah,
though, man. It's so good.
DEU. I forgot how to spell deluded. DEULED.
No, but yo, the league is bro, but
On
the
the
league
legs.
the league is so wide open, bro, that I just don't know who the hell will win it.
It's just about.
And you know what's crazy? You mentioned if Spurs are leading by December. I think you won't really know until the last month of the season.
You know what's funny though? I was reading an article today, right? And it said United offered Barca 133 million for Ansu Fati.
Yeah, sir. I heard that. I peeped that.
And Barca said, "Nah, you good."
Well, because you're gonna lose Messi for free.
Yeah, but there was just, especially with the financial problems they had, could have accepted that, and that would have like solved a lot. But damn, 133 million.
Where the hell is
But yo,
United
but
getting
that's-
this?
Where's Ansu Fati fitting in the team though?
Higher than
He's a
Greenwood.
great player,
That's
but
Greenwood's
where's-
position, brother.
Where's he going?
If you
Tell
sign
Ole
him-
that.
He's coming to strike.
Ole thinks he's better than Greenwood.
I don't
If
know,
you
man.
sign
Where you
him-
getting this
No,
from?
'cause
We
that's
getting this Daily Mail?
Yeah.
Word, bro. I'm hollering. The Sun? Okay.
Sources
all right.
is sources.
Yo,
Same
Rio Ferdinand is
newspaper
about to
that said
ask
you
you,
were
be like,
supposed
yo,
to-
tell me who you spoke to. Where'd you get that from?
Where
Hold
your
on.
sources?
Sources is sources.
Who's your sources?
Foot mob in Russian. I'm not taking you serious.
Yo, where's your
Al
sources?
Mohammadi, foot mob in Russian.
Who's your sources, bro?
Same paper that said UFOs exist.
Bro, I'm
Yes,
just
it's-
telling you that this was the talks. Jorge Mendes, this was
No, Ansu Fati's been linked with United for a while.
So
I haven't read that from a good source, and
They would
No,
never.
ESPN
let him go.
would-
I think
They would never
Fabrizio
let him go.
Fabrizio's probably gonna come up with it after that. He's seen it. You know,
man,
just-
Fabricio, he's a fraud too.
Oh, bugging out.
Bro,
Fabrizio, you bugging. He's the only one I believe, bro.
Fabricio's a fraud.
Yo, you ever thought maybe you might be a fraud? What's
Fraud
something
watch.
you saying?
Where's the stick knife?
Peter for service on
Jeez,
Yo,
bro.
listen,
That's why we went all black over here.
Yeah.
Why?
I wanted like, just to conclude that, this league this year is gonna be a great league. I really believe like
Yo, no, before you even end, stud and dud of the weekend. You got one?
Oh, the stud.
Start of the weekend for me, Calvert-Lewin, bro.
2 goals. He's on 10 now.
Still in form.
He got the same amount of
still
goals as
informed.
City.
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro?
Yeah.
Kane too. Fuck, Kane too.
I was impressed with Tariq Lamptey OD.
They won, Brian?
They won.
Yeah, they
Yo, what
won.
about Trezeguet?
Did you know he got the red card?
Trezeguet, but they
They lost.
Even though he got that red card, was silly young thing, but yo, bro, he was
Not even. Matty Cash.
Matty Cash.
Yo,
You know who's actually filthy too? Gallagher from West Brom.
West Brom.
Yo,
Kids
he's
nice.
a
Wait, is he the one that
baller.
got fouled by Bruno?
20 years old.
Yeah.
Who's he on loan from?
I have no idea, bro.
Chelsea,
but he is a
Chelsea.
baller, bro. He's from Chelsea Academy.
I ain't gonna say too much more, bro.
Yeah, that's
I ain't gonna
crazy.
say too much
Bamford
more.
was from their academy too.
I ain't gonna say too
Bro,
much.
they
more.
by far have the best academy.
I
in
ain't
the
gonna.
world.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's not successful.
Who's Tariq? You said who you impressed with this week?
Lamptey.
Where's he?
Yeah, but it's not successful because y'all don't have them.
I forgot. Where's he from?
Wait. What happened?
He scored again?
Kevin De Bruyne came out the academy. Nothing. Left for free. Lukaku left for free. Salah left for free. Yo,
Residuals. You get residuals off that.
Dividends.
First the dividends.
Nah, honestly, it's tough when it comes to
Stud.
For me, it's Pepe is the dud.
he's the biggest.
Oh, yeah.
Pepe is the biggest dud of the
Biggest
weekend.
L.
Biggest flop.
Because I think Arteta even came afterwards. He was fuming. He was like, you can't do that.
How about number? Who you think
I
is?
was Pep too. Pep.
I would say Harry Kane is my biggest W for this weekend.
I said him as number 2 for Cal. Bro, this is when I say that strikers need to offer more than goals. Hold the play from Kane. Gorgeous, bro. Assisting, gorgeous. His runs, bro. Come on, textbook.
He's playing a whole different position now.
This guy's a textbook striker. Textbook number 9. He'll drop, plays a false 9, come in and poach. Like, come on, bro.
Yo,
So wait, so individually, so who's your stud and dud?
I would say my L is definitely gonna
Pepe.
Pepe's gonna take the big
Has to
L. And I'll give the big dub to Harry Kane. 2 assists against Man City. You know, a dominant Man City. That game they was dominant in possession, but they didn't really take advantage of that.
Right.
Obviously, shout out DCL, but DCL was playing Fulham, so that was my backup to it. But I just feel like Harry Kane is Mourinho evolved him into this whole different monster.
You should.
My stud, I would have to say, not Harry Kane, Jose Mourinho. That performance was like
Yeah,
typical.
he's actually
player though.
Nah.
I
Just
mean,
in general, it ain't no player because
I
for
got you,
me, Jose that performance was 05, 06. Inter Milan, Marine, like that type of performance.
No funny, they look like a United.
He was coaching Chelsea then.
They look like what United does. Like,
Who?
hit the counter.
Not even counted. They
Stop,
just
stop,
look
stop.
solid, bro.
Nah, I'm telling
They
you,
just-
it's a fact.
Stop.
They
Go
just-
back.
and
but
the dub, it was
Mourinho's the type of manager you run through walls through. All he's putting you to sleep.
I'm not even comparing him to Ole, bro. What? I'm
Who's
just
your L?
saying.
Who's
They
your
look
My
like
L,
United.
he's my L. My L is
You know what should be L? Yo, zoom in on his hairline, bro. That's an L. Talking about
My
shooting
shit-
threes.
Yo,
Yeah.
Kevin.
My
yo,
fault, LeBron.
Yo, Wednesday.
who's your
I'ma text you.
than him because I agree with you. Who's your L though?
Shit.
No, my
Yeah,
L.
you know what's
is,
crazy? He said the 2 quiet ones over here, the 2 fucked up hairlines over there. Zoom in on those, bro.
Why you want to beat me?
Yo,
Take it off.
Yeah, you look like an ant.
yo, funny Fanatics out, man.
Yeah, so who's your L?
Nah, my L. Fulham 3 penalty takers. They missed one. Couple games ago. Mitrovic, Lookman, y'all seen him trying to Panenka, and today Cavallero another missed penalty. But between them and Pep, biggest L's, bro.
Yeah.
Biggest L's. Expecting too much from him for.
So
for
for
a 2-0
me,
loss like
of
that.
course, I agree with Omar. Biggest dud has to be Pepe, because
Got his start
and I think the biggest
Wasn't he
thing is-
complaining?
but here's the thing: he's still struggling to live up to the price tag. And listen, only if a rare few can live up to that price fee. But it's one thing to look at Pepe and be like, yeah, we paid a lot, but he's doing something for us. We could, like, he's looking like a bust for them.
72
It's just looking really bad. I think Arteta's already kind of like, he's trying his best to incorporate him in the 11, but I think he's just, I'm done with him.
Is it the team or is it him?
I think it's him because he was like that under,
Emery.
he played under Emery.
Yeah.
And Emery, I think, was like, yo,
You know what
let's
it
go
is?
with him.
What's best for both of them? He needs that move. His confidence shot, bro. Same thing with Lukaku towards the end of United career. Confidence shot. Switches over to the team. Finally starts becoming at the top. Jeez, bro.
My stud though is Human Son. I think he's got a case. You know, when I think
Case for what?
wingers in the Premier League, the first 2 is
Over
Mane
Harry
and
Kane,
Salah.
though?
But the thing, I think Son is like the thing
got
with
them the first
Kane
goal,
is for
But
years.
it counted as own, right?
He got the first goal off the assist of
Yeah,
Harry
yeah,
Kane.
yeah. But I think with Kane is, I mean, I've rated Kane for the last 2 or 3 seasons, but I think you've always told me that you've rated Son. But I think now, like, I'm looking at Son now, and
World
his
class.
game is taking him to another level.
Yeah, but he was always that world class winger. To me, Harry Kane.
like world class though.
Talent.
Yeah, he was
Talent.
always definitely.
He
up
was
I don't
good.
think
He was
I don't
good
think
the
he
year
was
they made the
considered.
final.
I don't think he was considered world class
World-class.
winger.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think he
bugging.
Nah, he's always world
No,
class.
now
No,
he is.
no.
Now he is.
Now
Was
he is.
last year is when everybody really started putting him in that category. Like, all right.
But his name been out.
But he just
18,
never,
19
he never
season.
really got that respect. though.
Right.
He
Yeah,
never
18,
really got
19
that respect.
Yeah,
Season
because you
20.
was talking about a crazy informed Salah, a crazy informed Mane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're talking about
And it was
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
You
That's
know what
why.
I'm saying?
He
So it
still
was
never, even though he carried Tottenham a lot of times,
a
he still
crazy
never
informed
got love.
Sterling,
Yeah.
a crazy informed
Hazard,
Maguire. So that
Sane was in the league.
that's all gonna cover on who he is. Right now, it's obviously because whatever your team is going through, it's shining on him.
Is he the best winger in the league?
No, it's still Salah, but I think and if Chelsea still incorporates Timo at left, Timo's in the discussion.
Yeah, he does.
But I
He's
think
an
human.
animal, bro.
I
You
think
just say
human.
that a couple episodes ago.
I think
I
human
didn't-
son.
Oh,
He
we're
making
signing.
stuff up.
We're
We're
signing.
signing.
We're
I
signing.
think
I
human
said he was
son
your
is
worst
in that
signing?
class.
Yeah, we go
Yo,
back to
y'all
him.
don't listen, bro. What you got in your ears, bro? What you got in your ears?
Yeah, you're definitely the L of the week.
We
What
don't
do you have in
listen.
here?
We're
What do you have in
frauds.
here?
You want to watch that back?
Yeah, we watched.
Yo,
it
let
right
him
now.
finish though. You were saying.
No, I was just saying. I think he's right now. Heung-min Son is in that Timo, Salah, Mane.
Oh yeah, of course.
He's in their class.
Of course.
He's in their class. So for me, he took a big step.
Greatest ever Asian Premier League player for me.
Jason Park.
Great.
You
Son
can't
Heung-min
deny
Son.
Park's trophy cabinet,
cabinet.
but as a player,
Yeah, but he was the
Son, bro.
machine to the team. That's a good conversation that we will have later. Listen, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Let us know if we vote Islam out. You know what I'm saying? Please
We
make
got a
sure
whole
we
stutter
vote
box over there. Bro.
vote Islam out.
You gotta
That hat
fix
got him
English
acting
first.
different.
Yeah, you feel me? I just look fresh, bro. Some guy got fiddly over there.
Yeah,
He feeling himself.
He got
He
he got a Gatorade bottle.
Chill.
Look, he athletic. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving and all
Yeah,
that,
happy
man.
Thanksgiving, yo, from all American followers. Happy Thanksgiving,
Right.
gang.